This is a fingerboard, and this is sandpaper, and today I'll be attempting to do 2,000 ollies on sandpaper and see how worn down the board gets. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. For the past couple weeks I've been using this setup, and it's honestly my favorite setup I've ever used, but today I'll be using this setup. This was the board I used pretty much all through the fall, and it was a pretty nice setup while it lasted, but today I'm destroying it. This is definitely worn down a little bit, but it's barely even through the first ply on the board. So today we are fingerboarding on sandpaper to see how many layers we can get through. Here's the before shot. And that is the before shot. So when you're skateboarding on cement, that wears down your skateboard plies pretty fast. So much so that when I first got my skateboard, I tried it in a parking lot, and even just like dragging the tail on the ground like that pretty much instantly went through 2 plies. Whereas a fingerboard, you can pretty much do this like all day and you'll barely make it through the first ply. But I'm about to try and do 2,000 ollies on sandpaper. So I have a stopwatch here, and then I have a phone over here, and I'm gonna have one finger on a tally counter. This is it here. So I can just tap and it counts up like that. So I'll have this here, and I'm just gonna keep counting every single ollie that I do. About a year ago, I did 1,000 kick flips on a fingerboard, and that took quite a long time, but at least with ollies, I can kind of just keep doing it over and over. So this is still probably gonna take about the same amount of time. So let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it. Okay, stopwatch begins, where do you start it? Stopwatch begins now. I'm starting out with 100 grit sandpaper, and the lower the grit, the more grippy it actually is. And so we begin. All right, I need the tally counter. I'm also just gonna tape this down because I feel like this is gonna get pretty annoying with this sliding around. Number 2. Number 10. I hit something. There we go. I think I did like 3 that didn't count. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. $84, $95, $96, $97, $98, $99, $100. So let's see what the board looks like now. So I'm only gonna pop off this one side of the board, and after 100 ollies, it's already looking like this. Now it's time to do 1,900 more. $250. My hand is already cramping up so much. I'm going to switch to this sandpaper because this stuff is quite a bit more abrasive than this. The funny thing with this sandpaper is it's actually a higher grit, which should technically mean it's like not as rough, but it feels way rougher. Is rougher even a word? I don't even know. And so it continues. We are at 300 ollies, and I also just realized the stopwatch turned off. The stopwatch itself actually didn't turn off, it was just that this iPad went to sleep, but we have been going at it for 12 minutes now. 300 ollies, 12 minutes. My hand hurts so much. Just out of curiosity, I want to make a mark on my grip tape. I already made one up here so I know which way I'm actually doing the ollie. But I want to just make like a mark in the middle of the board just like that to see if the grip wears down at all. There we go, 400. Also thought I would mention this. I know what you guys are about to say. You're saying these don't count as ollies because I'm going like back like that so much. What else am I gonna do on this much space? Now I could do moving ollies like that, but then I need to back it up each time like that. So it just kind of makes more sense to do it this way. I'm not really doing it for the ollie sake. I just want to see how much this wears this down. And so it continues. ASMR. This is actually real. Bro, why do my wrists even sound like that though? That's probably not good. Alright, let's take a look at the damage so far. We are definitely starting to get a bit of a razor tail here, but still not too much. I'd say we're just about through the first ply, so we're only at 600 so far, so maybe we can get all the way through the board. $1,000 out of 2,000. Let's check the damage. And there's the most damage we have seen yet. Here it is. We have definitely made it through the first layer and we're probably about halfway through the second layer. I feel like now that it's kind of at a steeper angle, it's actually going a little bit faster because every time I pop up, it's kind of like slamming down a little harder in like a bunch of different spots. If that makes any sense. Like instead of just being on like that one point, I mean, technically that would make it sand down faster at first, but I don't know, it feels like it's going faster now. And my wrist is killing me right now. There's also a dust all over the table, which is probably a combination between the wheels sanding down, the sandpaper sanding down, and the board sanding down. And the tips of my fingers sanding down. We are at 35 minutes on the clock, so yeah, one more half an hour to go. 1,001. 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not even on, wait, why am I in Vancouver on Google Maps? 1,010. Almost there. Kind of. Do you guys hear that pop sound? My hand hurts. Quick pause to tell you about crypto. This video isn't sponsored or anything, but just saying something. This coin called Terra, it was at This coin called Terra, it was at $120 only about a week ago, and now it is down to 0.000001 of a dollar, which means if you bought one of these coins last week, you'd be out $120. But I was also thinking, if I put $1 in right now and it went to $1, I would have $1 million, like actually. So Terra Luna, buy it. Or not, you could lose all your money, but even if you just put $1 in. Now back to doing all the ollies. Again. $1,200. Only 800 to go. Let's go. I'm just gonna do a few ollies on some of this black sandpaper, so maybe we can see the board wearing down a little easier, and maybe we can also see the wheels wearing down. My wrist can't take this anymore. Instagram break. Also, go follow me on Instagram. Link in the description.
A few moments later.
Yo, I just realized right now how worn down my wheels actually kind of got. Like, not a massive difference, but like, they're definitely wearing down. Bro, I wish I could ollie just as well on my left hand because this would be so much less painful. Kinda counts, I guess. Alright, that kinda counts. That gave me like 2 free ollies, but that was literally it. Almost there. We are just about through that second layer. My wrist hurts so much. We are just about on our last 100 ollies we need to do. Boom. Our time is, what even is that? 58 minutes, not too bad. My hand hurts so much. You guys have no idea. Even my elbow is starting to hurt, which probably isn't good. I'm gonna have arthritis in my wrist by the age of like 20. That's only in like 5 years. Almost done. Only like 30 more to go. I'm not even pretending like this is hurting. This actually does hurt. $20 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, no. 1 more. There we go. Now we can just count backwards, and then we're done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final ollie. Let's go. I swear, if I mess up this ollie, 2,000 ollies. When I started filming, I actually kind of wanted to go to 5,000 ollies, and I'm so glad I didn't do that. Bro, this took way longer than I thought it would. But now time for the final results of the tail. 2,000 kickflips later, pretty much an hour later, these are the results. So this is the final result, and if I'm being completely honest, I actually thought this would be a little bit more than it actually was. Like, I was sure we were gonna make it all the way through. So this is the results like this, but I feel like it's only right if we just sand it the rest of the way through. But I will never do another ollie again. Bro, this goes so much faster when you do that. Like, bro, you're telling me I could have just faked this all along? Like, I didn't have to do 2,000 kickflips? I mean, ollies. All right, almost through. Also, these are our wheels now. These actually did have like quite a bit of a street shape to them, but now they're like kind of just flat. Also, something strange is this one wheel spins way longer than it did when we started. Almost through. And boom, there we go. We're done. We can take, whoa, there's so much dust on there. Take the tape off. All right, I kind of am curious what this now feels like to pop. So first, let's go on the side that's just normal. Okay, now the razor side. They honestly do feel pretty similar. I feel like this gives you quite a bit more of a solid pop that's a little bit steeper, but maybe not as much of a clean ollie. That is it for this video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. My hand hates me now, but at least hopefully this makes a decent video. Leave some more video ideas in the comments down below, and maybe I'll use one of your ideas. That wraps it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. The subscribe button is over there, so if you are not subscribed, just move your finger over there and tap it. All the social media links are in the description down below, so go check those out. Go give some more follows in other places. Join the Discord. 2 more videos over there, and I will see you in my next video.